Hey smart people, Toby Salami here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can build a coupon code function into your forms without touching a single line of code. Now, let me show you how this works. If you come to the back end here, you see you have a number of coupon codes here. You have a percentage, which is going to take a value off of the total price. You have an expiry date for these coupons, and you can make use of this to your heart's content. Let's take a look at making use of a coupon code such as this. We're going to copy that, and we're going to come to the front end here and paste that inside of there. As you can see, it says coupon code does not exist. Why? Because of the fact that if you look at the coupons here, you see the date here is January 20, 2025, and that's yesterday. And the date today is January 21, 2025. So it doesn't accept this coupon. Let's say we want to change that to this coupon here, which is in the future, of course, and it's going to give me the value 20% off, as you can see here. I'm going to come to the front end here and just paste that coupon code inside of there. As you can see now, that coupon code has been applied successfully. No page reload, nothing of such nature. You can see it takes 20% off and reduces that price from 600 to 480. Let's try a different coupon. Let's say something like this, and we're going to paste that inside of here. And you see the coupon has been applied successfully. That one is 90% off, as you can see in the back here. And as you can see, the total price is 60 from 600. Now, if we take that off or type in a coupon code such as this, which does not exist, you see coupon code does not exist. If we take that completely off, that message goes away too. All you want to do is three things. 1, subscribe to this YouTube channel because you don't want to miss a video such as this in the future. 2, you want to watch this till the end because you're going to learn something absolutely new. And 3, you want to leave me a comment telling me if this was worth your time. Are you ready? Let's do this. You need JetFormBuilder, which you're going to use to create the coupon form. You need the JetFormBuilder update fields add-on, which you can find in the description below. I added a link there to the GitHub page. You also need JetEngine, which you're going to use to query the coupon that's stored in the back end. And that's about everything you need here. Whether you use Elementor or BricsBuilder or Gutenberg really doesn't matter here. Just use any page builder that supports JetEngine and JetFormBuilder and you're good to go. My first step was to create a custom content type called My Coupons. As you can see here, I simply created a simple custom content type and added 3 fields to that content type. The first is a text field, which is going to hold the coupon code. The second is a number field, which is going to hold the percentage value off, so maybe 20% or 30% or whatever. It's a simple number field here. Then you have a third field called expiry date. And as you can see, this is a date time field type. And you absolutely need to ensure that you toggle on save as timestamp. The reason for this is so that your query can work just fine. Now, once you're done with that, you should have your CCT right here inside of your menu items. So let's see if we can get this to work. I want to come inside of Query Builder. You get to Query Builder by coming to JetEngine and clicking on Query Builder right here. And you need to add a new query for querying all of these coupon items. So let's add that. Let's call the query here, query of coupons. Okay. Now, once you type that in, you want to select under query type here, you want to select custom content type query. Of course, that's a custom content type. And you want to scroll down here to where you have from content type and you want to select my coupons. Once you have that done, you're almost good to go. All you need to do is just click on add query and we're going to come back and edit this query sometime soon. But for now, let's go ahead and create our form. The form is a simple coupon form. Click on add new form. Now inside of here, you just want to type in a name of your choice to give to this form. In my case, I'm going to call it coupon form. After selecting that, let me just toggle off save form records and click on start from scratch. Now I want to remove this default hidden field here. I also want to remove this text field here and start from scratch. Now, let's add our first field. A first field will be a simple text field which is going to hold our coupon for us. So let's call it coupon code. Now once you type that in, you can see the name has now been added inside of the key here, and that's okay. Now the next field we want to add here is a hidden field that's going to hold the coupon value of the coupon that's fetched from the list of coupons here. So let's add a simple hidden field since we don't want to show that for now in the front end. So we just want to type in hidden field and drag that inside of here. Now inside of hidden field name, let's give this a name such as coupon value percentage. Something that can tell us that this is going to be the percentage value for the coupon code retrieved from this list of coupons. Okay, inside of field value, you want to select manual input because, of course, for now, we don't know what the coupon value percentage is until the person adds the coupon code, right? So inside of this field, you want to come down here to block and scroll down to where you have field updater, and you want to select that. The field updater option is going to come up when you have installed the plugin called JetFormBuilder update fields, okay? Now inside of forms, you want to come back here and toggle on enable value updater. Now you want to listen to the value a person adds in the coupon code here and then use that to trigger a query. To do that, we want to add that field as the field to listen. So let's select that. We want to copy coupon code as the field to listen here. We want to select again the hidden field and we want to come down here to field updater again and paste inside of fields to listen coupon code. So it's listening to this one right now. Okay, but when it listens to it, then what should it do? It should look at the query that we just created, which has the ID here of 121. We want to copy that ID right there. And we want to come inside of the form again, and inside of callback or query parameters, we want to type in that ID right there. Now we want to also separate it with the pipe character like this, and then type in the field key that it should fetch. Now, which key should it fetch? Now let's look inside of the coupons and see what we have here. If you edit any of the coupon, just as an example here, let's select this one. You see, this is the key that's going to hold the percentage value, right? For each coupon that a person adds, we want it to query and then return this value to us. Now the name or the key for this field is called simply value. And that's what we defined it as inside of our CCT, right? Let's copy that. And we want to come back here to the form and we want to type that inside of here. So the query ID separated with the pipe character and then the field to be returned. Good. Now that we have this done, we want to toggle off enable catch because we don't want this fetching of value from the database and having that stored in the user browser cache, even in a top marketing season in which you want to swiftly change the value of a coupon code in the backend. You just want this fetching the live value from the database and you want nothing stored in the cache. If you want something stored in the cache, please feel free to toggle on enable cache and see how that works out for you. For me, I'm going to toggle that off for now. Now that we have that done, I want to click on publish. Now after publishing it, I want to come to the edit page here and paste that form inside of here. To do that is simple. I just want to search for the form widget here and I want to drag that form widget inside of here and select the form I just created, which is coupon form, right? Once I have that selected, I want to click on publish. Well, I have things out of order here. I'm just going to come to the front and before I refresh that, let me move this submit button to the bottom here, okay? And click on save and then refresh the front end. See how things look now. It all looks good. We have the coupon code and then we have the submit button below. The hidden field is of course hidden, so that's not going to show, right? Okay, that's all good so far, but we need to be able to store the current value before the percentage is even calculated, right? So let's add a field, maybe a hidden field too, and we want to drag that field inside of here and we want to call it initial value. Now you want to set that to any value of your choice. You could fetch this from the database if you want to using any other function you want, but in my case, I'm just going to use a plain value here and say maybe this value is the value 600, for example, okay? So 600 is my initial value and this is what I want to apply a coupon to. But this is a hidden field, which means it's not going to be shown in the front end. So I want this to be able to show to people in the front, right? So let's add a calculated field here. Let's just drag the calculated field in. And inside of this calculated field, we just want to give it a name of maybe price before coupon. Now, once I have that called, whatever I want that to be called, I can then fetch that initial value inside of this calculated field here. I can do that very simply by just simply selecting this spanner looking icon here and just select initial value. And inside of here on the right hand side, I want to remove the value of the decimal places so that it doesn't show any 0.00 or whatever. I just want it to be without a decimal place. So let me put the value 0 there and click on save. Now, if I come to the front end and refresh this, let me see what I have now. I have the value 600 because that, of course, is the price before coupon. Let's come back inside of our form. Remember that entering the coupon code here should look in the database for whatever a person enters and check it against the list of available coupons, right? So I want to copy this coupon code key right here, and I want to come back to my query and make a little change to it. Let's come down here to where we have the query and click on add new, and inside of field, I want to check that the coupon code is equal to, but equal to what? I want it to be equal to the value a person adds inside of the form field here, right? So let's do that. Inside of value, I want to select this dynamic icon here and search for JFB. You would have this JFB, that's JetFormBuilder, update field, form field value right here. And you want to paste that field key name inside of here. So coupon code, just as it is inside of here, I want to paste that inside of here and click on apply. I'm inside of type, I want to leave it as is or select character. It's entirely my choice and it really doesn't matter in this case. Once I have that done, I want to click on update query and that's pretty done. And now I have made some progress. What I have done so far is to check for any coupon code a person enters here, look in the list of the query by, listening to that field right there. And then if it finds the coupon code to be equal to whatever a person adds there from the list of coupon codes, then it returns the coupon code value percentage right here into this hidden field. And we can further use this field to do whatever we want. But now we need to be able to use whatever is fetched into the coupon value percentage here and make use of that to calculate how much off the current initial value should be reduced. So let's do that. That's pretty simple. It sounds complicated, but it's pretty simple. Let's just select the calculated field again here. We want to type in calculated value off. I don't know, anything you want to call that is entirely your choice. But the purpose of this field right now is to get the coupon value percentage and use that to calculate how much off the initial value is going to be reduced. So we can do that very simply. All we need to do now is to click on this icon right here and get the coupon value percentage. Now, once we get that, of course, that value is going to be like 40 or 20 or 90, as you can see inside of the coupons right here, okay? That's the percentage value off you can see right there. Now, we want to be able to get that and say that that value over 100 is going to give us our value in percentage. So if it's 40, it's going to be 40 over 100 to give us the percentage, right? Now, what we want to calculate is all of this. In fact, let's just put it in the brackets right now. All of this multiplied by the initial value, okay? So let's add the initial value here by simply clicking on this and typing in initial value or clicking it inside of here. Now, it's going to calculate the percentage based on what's fetched. It's going to multiply that by the initial value. And what you're going to have here is the value that's going to be reduced from the initial value. Let's see if this is working. We can come up here and save this. And then we want to come to the front end and click on refresh. And once we refresh this, we see that the calculated value off shows 0.00. We want to take off that 0.00 because we don't need the decimal here. If you want the decimal, please go ahead and make use of it. But for me, I don't need it. So let's just come back inside of here. And for this one, I just want to come down here and remove the decimal places, make that 0 and click on save. Now, if we come to the front end and refresh this, what we have now is a calculated value off of 0. Now, let's test the coupon value here. Let's select maybe this coupon code, for example. We expect this to take 90% off, right? And we know that the initial value is 600. So let's see. Let's select inside of coupon code. Let's just paste that inside of there. As you can see, 90% off is 540. And that's good. Let's test a different coupon here. Let's say this one. And this should give us 10% off, right? 10% of 600. Off the top of my head, I can tell you it's 60, but let's see if I'm right. I just need to select the coupon code here and paste that inside of here. As you can see, the calculated value off of this 600 is going to be 60. Now, okay, we have the initial price before coupon. We have the calculated value off based on whatever is fetched from this coupon code inside of here. What we need now is the total price, which is just simply going to be this minus this, right? So let's do that. Let's come back inside of forms here and let's add a new calculated value for ourselves. We're just going to drag in new one here, and we're going to call that total price. I mean, call this whatever you want. It's also your choice, my dear. Inside of here, you now want to select price before coupon, first of all, and you want to say that minus, and inside of here, you want to select calculated value of to, so it also removes the calculated value of, and you also want to return this decimal places number on the right to 0 if that is your desire, and this should give you your total price. So if I click on save here, I can come to the front end now, I can refresh this, and I can see what I have here. Now the coupon code is empty. Let's add the coupon code here. It gives us 60 as the value of. The price before coupon is 600. The total price after deducting the value removed by virtue of this coupon is now 540. This is going excellently for us. But right now, there is no way to know if this coupon worked or whether it didn't work. So we need some sort of feedback, right? Just as you saw at the beginning of this video, let's try to get this to work like that, okay? But first off, let's come back inside the form and hide these two values. For calculated value of, we want to come here and make this hidden. And for the price before coupon, we also want to make this hidden. And if we click on save and come to the front end now and refresh this, let's see if this has any effect on the output here. We can see the total price as we have inside of our form, but we can also add our coupon code here. And as you can see, the total price has been reduced. And what you have here is 540, which is the price after the percentage in the coupon has been deducted from this. And that's okay. Now let's add our feedbacks. We come back inside the form here and we add a new field. The field here is going to be a conditional block. We're just going to drag in the conditional block here. And by default, we want this to say coupon code does not exist. I mean, you can make this into whatever you want. Now, I can just give it a background of maybe this pinkish color right here, and that should be okay. That should be enough to show that there is an error somewhere, right? So if we come to the front end and we refresh this, we see that that shows us right here that coupon code does not exist. And I mean, it makes no sense right now because there is no coupon code inside of here. So we want to add a condition that says this should only show when something has been added to the coupon code, right? So let's do that. Let's come back inside of forms. Let's select that conditional block again. And inside of which function need execute, we want to say that this should show only if, and then we're going to add a condition that says that the coupon code is not empty. So we're just going to select here, not empty. So if it's not empty, then we need to show this, okay? So if we click on save, we can come to the front end now. We can refresh this. And we see that it doesn't show to us. But if we type in anything here, we say coupon code does not exist, and this appears to be right. But what if we actually add the correct coupon? We can see the coupon has been applied here, but this still says coupon does not exist. So we need this to also disappear when the coupon has actually been applied, right? And we even need another conditional block that's going to say, hey, that coupon code works just fine. So let's do that. Let's come inside of forms here and let's add a new conditional block for ourselves. We're just going to add a new conditional block. And for this one, we're going to say coupon code applied successfully. Good. Now let's just give it a background color of a simple white background here and click on save. And if we do that, we're just going to refresh this. We're going to see coupon code applied successfully. That's not quite true right now. So let's just add something to make it true. Now, at what point is the coupon code applied successfully going to be true? Let's see in the form. If you look inside of here, you see that you have the initial value, which is going to be 600 right now. And you also have the value, which is the total price at the bottom here, which is also going to be 600 by default, as you can see right here. Once the initial value, which you have inside of here, is no longer equal to the total price, then you know some change has been made, right? So let's use that as the basis for our conditional block here. All we want to do is to add a new condition here to this one that says coupon code applied successfully. And we want to say that we want to show this if, and we want to compare the initial value field, which is going to hold the initial value of the form, to the total price by saying that this operator should not be equal to, and we want to check the value to compare and say total price. Now, what we're essentially saying here is that if the initial value in the form, which of course no coupon code has been applied to, is no longer equal to the total price, which by default should be equal to it when there is no coupon code applied, then it means some coupon has been applied, right? In that case, that message will be true. So we're going to say, show this if that initial value is not equal to the total price. And we're going to hit update. We're going to come to the front end, save that, refresh it. And now let's try the coupon code again. We're going to paste that coupon code inside of there. We see coupon code applied successfully. If we take that off, we see it's no longer successful because of course there is no coupon applied here. Let's type in the value 8 again to make this a correct coupon. You can see the value has been reduced. It's now 540 and coupon code applied successfully is now showing correctly. But we still have the problem here which says coupon code does not exist. So let's take that off. Let's hide this when the coupon code successfully works. We can do that. If we come inside the forms here, we can select that conditional block that holds the error message. And we want to add a condition here that says that the field, which is the initial value, should be equal to, and we're going to use the value to compare here and say it should be equal to the total price. So on page load, we know for sure that the initial value is always going to be equal to the total price unless a coupon has been added. If it does exist, then there will be a change in the total price and it will no longer be equal to it. And so this message will also go away. So let's click on update. Let's save this. Let's test this out. Let's see how things work now and just click on refresh. Let's see what we have. We can just add the coupon code here and we see coupon code applied successfully. If we remove one of these values here, you see coupon code does not exist. If we take off the coupon code altogether, we see no error message shows up for us. We don't know what exactly is the total value of the coupon code we've added here because we just know the total price was something and now we have 540. So we need a way to show that a certain percentage has been taken off, just as you saw at the beginning of this video. Let's get that to work. To do that, let's remember inside of the JetFormBuilder macros here, we have the global form macros page here. I'm going to add a link to this page in the description, but take note that you can use this inside of here by just changing the field name here to return the value of a field inside of any of your form fields. So to do this, let's just copy this over. We're going to copy this over and just put this inside of the URL for now. We want to change this field name here to the actual field we want to return. Let's come inside of forms. And what we want to return is the coupon value percentage. We want to return the percentage that a person is going to have off his total price. Let's copy that from here. And we want to come back inside of here and just change that from field name to this. And that looks okay. Let's copy all of this as we see it inside of here right now. And let's just close that out and come back inside of our forms. We want to come down here to where we have coupon code applied successfully. And we want to open a bracket inside of here and paste in the value percentage off. If we try to paste that inside of here by just clicking on Ctrl V or Command V, depending on what you use, nothing is going to work. So to get that to work, we want to click on this 3 dots here and click on Edit as HTML. And here we want to type in the code as we copy it. Just after coupon applied successfully, we want to leave everything else as is. Don't make any changes you're not sure of here and just type it inside of there. What you have here is what's going to hold the coupon value percentage for us. So maybe the value 20 or the value 90 or whatever is going to show there. So after that, you want to type in percent to show 20% or 30% or whatever off. And after this, you want to type in the value off, depending on what you intend to do here. And this is entirely your choice, okay? So let's put that inside of a bracket. This whole thing here inside of a bracket. If we click on save now and we come to the front end and refresh this, let's see what we have now by typing in the coupon code once again. If we type that coupon code inside of there, you see coupon code applied successfully, 10% off. Excellent. Now, let's come back inside of my coupons and just use any other coupon. Let's say this coupon, which is 90% off, and just paste that inside of here and see what we have. Coupon code applied successfully, 90% off. You can see the total price here has changed to 60 from 600, and this is absolutely excellent. It's your choice what you want to do with this form. You can come inside of forms now. Now inside of the post submit action here, you can add a new action that maybe goes to PayPal or whatever kind of integration you want to use. but this of course will be after the coupon code has successfully been applied. Okay, this is all well and good, but there is one more thing we've not done here. Remember that at the beginning of this video, I showed you that this date is in the past for me. Let's test if this coupon code works. We're just going to copy that coupon code. We're going to come to the front end here, and we're going to paste it inside of here. As you can see, the coupon code has been applied and 10% is off the money. But this coupon code is in the past. So how do we exclude coupons that are in the past from actually being applied? All we need to do is to come inside of Query Builder here, and we want to come down here inside of where we have query for this query we created here. And we want to come down here and click on Add New. Now inside of field here, we want to select the expiry date and say that it should be greater than or equal to today. So we're going to come inside here to the dynamic value here and just type in the value today. And we're going to select that, come to the front end, and let's test if that coupon code still works after we refresh. Let's remove that and let's refresh and test that out. We want to select coupon code and paste that inside of there. As you can see, coupon code does not exist. It tells us it doesn't exist, even though that coupon is in the database right there. The only problem with it is that it's in the past. If you want to, you can tweak this to your heart's content, such as making this only available to be used once by a person and do whatever else you want to do with it. This is entirely your choice. The limit here is only your imagination. I've gotten you up to a good start. Your wings are strong. Fly. That's it, my people. You want to subscribe if you don't want to miss a tutorial such as this. And my name is Toby Salami as always. Until next time, my people, stay dynamic.